The alien fleet loomed over Earth like a storm cloud on the horizon. Their ships, sleek and metallic, drifted in perfect unison, a display of power that shook even the most seasoned military officers. A coalition of galactic species had decided, after centuries of observation, that humanity was too dangerous to be allowed to thrive. Their plans were simple: destroy Earth, obliterate humanity, and take the planet's resources for themselves. However, they had underestimated one fundamental thing: the human spirit. The first wave of attacks came without warning. Beams of energy sliced through Earth's atmosphere, scorching cities and reducing monuments to dust. The world's defenses, battered and broken, struggled to respond. The aliens had calculated that humans would buckle under pressure, but they were wrong. The commander of the fleet, a tall, slender being known as Vorthak, stood at the helm of the flagship, observing the chaos below. His species, the Ardak, were known for their ruthless efficiency, and they had been victorious in countless wars across the galaxy. But there was something about humans, something they had misjudged, that made them different from all the other species they had conquered. Vorthak turned to his second-in-command, a silent creature named Krill, and gestured towards the holographic map of Earth. "We've crushed their cities. Their resistance is futile. Begin the final bombardment. We end this today." But as he gave the order, something unexpected happened. A message, cryptic and brimming with defiance, was transmitted across the alien fleet's communication channels. The message was in an ancient language, one that even the Ardak, with all their advanced technology, had to pause and decode. When the words finally appeared on their screens, they read, "Don't F*** with humans if you don't want to be annihilated." Vorthak's eyes narrowed. "What is this?" he demanded, his voice low and filled with menace. Krill, who had spent decades studying human behavior, did not respond immediately. It was unlike anything the Ardak had encountered. Humans were supposed to be primitive. They were supposed to cower in the face of superior power. Yet, here they were, sending a threat that carried an almost primal intensity. It wasn't a plea for mercy. It wasn't a sign of surrender. It was a declaration of war. Vorthak's irritation grew. "Continue with the bombardment," he ordered again, his patience thinning. But just as the alien fleet prepared for the next strike, something shifted in Earth's defenses. The remnants of human technology, left behind by scientists and engineers working in secret labs, suddenly came to life. A network of satellites, once dormant, activated, their powerful beams of energy redirected at the alien ships. The first wave of fire shattered the lead ship's shields, sending it spiraling into space. The Ardak were stunned. They had underestimated the humans' technological resilience. Earth had been on the brink of annihilation, and yet it had fought back, and it had fought back hard. Back on Earth, in the heart of the resistance, Captain Samantha Drake stood tall in front of a war room full of weary soldiers. Her face, etched with the weight of countless battles, was steely with determination. She watched as the alien ships began to retaliate. The sky was ablaze with the fire of war, but she wasn't afraid. This was humanity's moment. "Deploy all remaining units," she barked, her voice unwavering. "We're not just defending Earth, we're sending a message to the entire galaxy." Outside, in the skies above, humanity's last line of defense, an array of advanced spacefaring warships, launched from their hidden underground bases. Pilots, engineers, and soldiers who had once been ordinary civilians now manned the ships, their resolve as solid as the steel they flew in. As the alien fleet descended, humanity fought back with everything it had, every weapon, every tactic, every scrap of ingenuity they could muster. The tables were turning. The Empire had come to demand tribute, expecting submission, but instead, they had awakened a beast. Across the battlefield, Imperial forces were in disarray. They didn't know how to fight back against an enemy that refused to be cowed. The human resolve was unlike anything the Empire had faced. For every Imperial ship that fell, more human ships surged forward, relentless in their pursuit of victory. On Earth, citizens watched the live feeds from their home stations. News anchors, once trembling at the thought of alien invasion, now stood proudly, reporting on the triumphs of their people. "Today, we don't just fight for Earth," one reporter declared, his voice shaking with excitement. We fight for every human who ever dreamed of freedom. This is the day the Galactic Empire learns the cost of underestimating humanity. But even as Earth's forces pushed the invaders back, they knew the war was not over. The Empire was vast, and they would not let such an embarrassing defeat go unpunished. But humanity had already shifted the balance of power. They had shown the galaxy that they were no longer just a fledgling species on the fringe of the universe. They were now a force to be reckoned with. Admiral Zorath's flagship limped back to the heart of the Empire, battered and broken, the crew nursing wounds inflicted by the humans they had once dismissed as insignificant. Zorath's mind raced. The warning had been clear. Humanity would not kneel. They would fight. And in that moment, Zorath realized the bitter truth. The Empire had made a grave mistake. Earth would not submit. Earth would not run. Earth would stand tall and fight until the last breath. The message was sent, and it would echo for eternity. Run.